Today Jenna Bush Hager forced to answer pregnancy question. Today viewers loved getting to know Jenna Bush Hager better when she earned a spot co-hosting alongside Hoda Kotb back in 2019. As the daughter of George W. Bush, many Americans were already familiar with her name. But hosting a segment on Today really gave fans a chance to learn more about Jenna as a person. Many fans already know how big of a family woman Jenna Bush Hager is. While she and her husband are the proud parents of 2 daughters and a son, some have speculated they're thinking of adding a 4th child to the family. Jenna Bush Hager talks the possibility of another baby. On Today with Jenna and Friends, Jenna Hager Bush frequently talks about her family and loved ones. Savannah Guthrie joined her as a guest host for a recent episode and had an inkling that Jenna might want to expand the family. Jenna and her husband, Henry Chase Hager, currently share 3 children, Mila, Poppy, and Hal. But is it possible they're thinking about adding a 4th baby to the mix? During the segment, Savannah Guthrie admitted she had a dream that Jenna and Henry were expecting a 4th child. She then asked her friend and co-host in a sarcastic way if there was any special news for the audience. "I have nothing to announce," Jenna replied. "I'm pretty sure I've come to terms that 3 is the perfect number for our house, even though it's not perfect." "It's very normal," Savannah responded. "I think they call it being broody. You're kind of broody for a 3rd or a 4th. I would have had a 3rd in a heartbeat, but, I was up against the clock." In turn, Jenna jokingly began a drum roll before formally announcing she didn't have any special pregnancy news to share. The Today journalists and their children share close connections. Although the journalists love joking around on camera, they also share a close bond and friendship. Jenna Bush Hager and Savannah Guthrie serve as godmothers to each other's children. The families also lived near each other at one point, meaning their children formed friendships and special bonds of their own. "Our kids are still buddies. What we just do now is, she's out of the city, so we just make weekend plans and try to see each other," Savannah Guthrie told People back in 2023. "It was such a beautiful moment in time, those 5, 6, 7 years that we were neighbors. Our kids grew up together. They were more like cousins than anything," the Today anchor continued. "Hal, her youngest, is my godson, so my kids like to call the other kids their god brothers and sisters. And it feels like family."